Hello and welcome back to Biafra Broadcast 247, a channel that is always committed to supplying you legit information as it pertains to happenings around the world. If you've not been receiving notifications about our videos, it's actually because you've not yet subscribed to this channel. And you can actually do it in just 2 seconds. Hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell icon, and that way you'll always be the first to get a notification anytime we upload a new video. Having done that, I'd like you to pay attention to this very important update. Uncertainty for APC as alleged certificate forgery hits EJ Iyamu's campaign. Another PDP governor invited by APC breaks silence, reviews whether he will decamp to ruling party or not. Uncertainty for APC as alleged certificate forgery hits EJ Iyamu's campaign. A suit has been filed at the Federal High Court in Abuja seeking to disqualify the APC from contesting in the Edo governorship election. The suit was filed by another political party, the Action Democratic Party, ADP. The ADP is alleging that EJ Iyamu's running mate, Gani Audu, presented forged documents to INEC. A suit has been filed at the Federal High Court in Abuja seeking to disqualify the All Progressive Congress APC and its candidate, Osagie EJ Iyamu, from contesting in the Edo governorship election. The suit, which was filed by the Action Democratic Party, ADP, alleged that Gani Audu, the deputy governorship candidate of the APC, presented forged documents to the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. The ADP said there were glaring discrepancies in the academic qualifications and other means of identification in the documents submitted by Gani Audu. The party argued that the running mate is not qualified to contest the election and should be disqualified by the court. A spokesperson for the party, Adelaja Adeoye, on Sunday, August 9, confirmed that the court action was filed over Audu's alleged certificate discrepancies. For us to have good governance and good leaders in any part of this country, those contesting elections must present authentic qualifications as required by the electoral umpire, INEC. Anything contrary must be challenged at the court, Adeoye was quoted saying by the newspaper. The party said the deputy governorship candidate swore to an affidavit submitted to INEC with his name as Audu Abudu Ganihu, but his other documents bear conflicting names. The ADP asked the court to disqualify EJ Iyamu, Gani Audu, and the APC from contesting the Edo governorship election. It is requesting the court to order INEC to remove EJ Iyamu, Audu, and APC from the list of candidates eligible to contest the coming Edo governorship pool. Meanwhile, the People's Democratic Party had given its opinion as to why the All Progressive Congress APC national leader Bola Asiwaju Tinubu is angry with Governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo. According to a statement by the PDP's national spokesperson, Kola Ologbondiyan, published on Saturday, August 8, the APC leader is at odds with Obaseki because he refused to follow the orders of the cabal in the ruling party, Daily Trust reported. Ologbondiyan alleged that Tinubu's anger proves that some power blocks in the APC had a hand in an attempt to seize the Edo State House of Assembly recently. Also supporting the PDP spokesperson position, Chief Dan Obi, the chairman of party's campaign council in Edo, called on Tinubu to allow the electorate in the state to choose their leader in the coming gubernatorial pool. Another PDP governor, invited by APC, breaks silence, reviews whether he will decamp to willing party or not. Governor Samuel Ortom said there is no plan to leave PDP. The Benue governor also admitted that he was invited to rejoin the ruling party, APC. Ortom promised to work for the progress and victory of PDP in 2023. Governor Samuel Ortom of Benue State said he is not ready to leave the People's Democratic Party, PDP, for his former platform, the All Progressive Congress, APC. The governor made this known while speaking at the PDP Congress, where the new state executive committee of the party was elected, putting speculations over his planned defection to rest. Ortom admitted that he was invited by the APC, but he has no plan to join due to his commitment to the growth of the opposition party. Ortom, however, said his stay in PDP will be determined by the impressive performance of the newly elected state executive committee of the party. The Benue governor also promised to channel all his power to ensure that the PDP comes back to power at the national level in 2023. The Congress, which was also attended by former Senate President David Mark and Senator representing Benue South, Abu Moro, saw John Mbede-led executive returned. Earlier, Biafra Broadcast 247 reported that in the spirit of the reconciliation, APC appealed to Nigerian former Vice President Alhaji Atiku Abubakar to return to the ruling party. The party also extended the olive branch to Governor Aminu Tambuwal of Sokoto State, former President of Senate Bukola Sariki, as well as other former members who defected back in 2015 till date. According to the ruling party, the return of Senator Barnabas Gemade and the former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Yakubu Dogara, is proof that the efforts of Governor Mai Mala Buni-led caretaker committee to reconcile aggrieved members is yielding positive results. The party's Deputy National Publicity Secretary, Yekini Nabena, said APC urges all members who left to join efforts to reposition APC and achieve its pro-people plans. Uncertainty for APC as alleged certificate forgery hits Eze Iyamu's campaign. Another PDP governor invited by APC breaks silence, reviews whether he will decamp to ruling party or not. And with that, we'll come to the end of this very podcast. Leave us a comment below. Let us know what you think. Let us know what your opinions are concerning this particular post. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and a share. Biafra Broadcast 247 is a channel that is always committed to supplying you legit information as it pertains to happenings around the world. If you've made it to the end of this very video and you are yet to subscribe, please kindly hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon to be the first to get an update when we release the next video. See you next time.